Hi, this is Owen Thornton, and this is my vblog, which goes with my weblog at Ontario Crafts, all one word, .wordpress.com. I think this is take number 3. Anyway, joining us today, we have Bogart the bunny, Petunia the bear, and Leo, the orange bear with the bright blue nose. Leo is a special guest for us this week. Um, yes, we had gifts that sparkle. Anyway, so, Manitoulin Brewing Company. I want to tell you a little story to tell you a story to tell you a story. I am in the thriving metropolis of Sudbury at my wife's conference, and there are organized trips, semi-organized trips, I guess I should say, for the spouses and the hangers-on of the people at the conference. So we decide that we're going to go to Manitoulin Island on this day. So we take the trip going west, and down south towards Manitoulin across the Swing Bridge, which is a very interesting little trip, onto the island itself into the town of Little Current. At 43 Manitoulin Road, you will find Manitoulin Brewing Company. I was able to take a photograph, always get that wrong, photograph over here of the outside of the facility and I believe of their brew house. So we'll have a couple of pictures of what it's like outside and inside. Walking into the Manitoulin Brewing Company, you'll find a very small little retail operation. To my right-hand side was racks of gear. Now, I should tell you that, again, we're here before the May 2-4 weekend. Manitoulin Brewing Company does seem to have a sort of a two-stage touristy type business, summertime and not so much summertime. So we're there before the May 2-4 weekend, before tourism is really ramped up, and I found that the gear section was pretty low, and as I recall, I didn't seem to find anything my size and color that I wanted. So I was assuming that they were upgrading and would be upgrading that for the summertime when the big crowds come. So, and then straight ahead of me is the beer fridges where their beers are kept. They currently have on their website 17 different beers. This, and then I'm going to tell you another story in a second. So turning to my left then is a countertop where you can pay for your purchases, and behind that you can look into the brew. You can see the brewery operation, you see the brew house and the vat sitting there, gurgling away, making beer. So they were very kind, and I asked them if I could take a picture in behind, and they allowed me to do that. So I'll show you that picture as well over here. And it was a really nice little operation. Now, we didn't see any place to stand to do tastings. We didn't see any place to have food. But again, we're there before the May 2-4 weekend, and they open up. They have this place called a silo in a tasting area, and food trucks come in there in the summer months. So I don't know where those facilities were, because we didn't really see any indication as to where that kind of thing would be. We parked outside, we walked in, saw nothing else. So where are the places to sit and have a brew and maybe have something from a food cart, food truck? I don't know where that was. Maybe it was in the parking lot where we were. I don't know. But at any rate, they do have a full operation there. Now, here just to tell you a little bit about Manitoulin. Then there were 3 guys from the north that got together to make this brewery, and this is a serious operation. And perhaps, when you start a business and you have a model in your mind, that dictates the direction in which your business goes. I believe something like Anderson's, for example, is comparative to what we see at Manitoulin. Now, I say comparative. Anderson's is a huge facility, but it's pretty bare bones retail-wise and patio-wise, just like Manitoulin. And the reason for that is that I believe that these companies essentially started up with the intents and purposes of putting their products across the province of Ontario into the major Ontario retailer. And Manitoulin Brewing Company has done that, the same as Anderson's has. Powerhouse is like that, but they've paid attention to other details, a little bar area, a nice little bar area to sit in and enjoy. things like that. So it depends on whether or not you're going to operate a business where you want people to come to you, sit and taste, have a beer, and then buy a 2-4 and leave from your facility. You're a retail operation more so than you are a massive beer production facility. And it seems to me that Manitoulin, while what you can see from the front doesn't look like a massive operation, they have beer of all kinds, as I said, 17 varieties across the province of Ontario. This is no small operation. I'm going to show you a picture again of a couple of beers that I bought at my local retailer because, of course, this is 2022 and I did this visit in 2019. But you'll see that there's Cup and Saucer is one of the two selections there. And many of the beers, like Bridal Veil and Cup and Saucer, are named after places on the Manitoulin Island themselves. Bridal Veil is actually Bridal Veil Falls, and I'll show you a picture of that as well. What's interesting about this picture of Bridal Veil Falls is that it is supposed to be a bridal veil. The water lightly falls over the edge of the falls and creates this light veil. I was there day after it rained significantly, and it is a raging torrent. So it does not look like a bridal veil at all, but we'll show you that picture as well of one of the locations that one of their beers is named after. The Cup and Saucer Trail is there. Swing Bridge, which I crossed to come onto the island itself, is a name of another one of their beers. So they've done this a number of times, and it's a nice thing to encourage local. And as a matter of fact, I suppose you could buy a beer and try to go find the location that it belongs to and take a picture of the beer and the location. It would be kind of a fun thing to do. When you go to Manitoulin Island, this is a beautiful spot, beautiful location. It is somewhat rocky. There's water everywhere. There's bogs. There's water all around you, of course. You're on an island. But there are 108 lakes on the island itself. This is the largest island in a freshwater lake anywhere in the world. So it has some unique things for you to see and do while you're there as well. I want to encourage you to go to Manitoulin. I know that there are other breweries now coming up on the island, but Manitoulin was the first. They have been a fairly well and long established brewery, and they are making a diverse number of beers, surely of which some of them would appeal to any or all of you. So terrific place to go to, Manitoulin Brewing Company. I would suggest if you're going to make a visit, you make sure that you're going there in their peak season, so that you can maximize your fun there and have the full Monty experience. As I said, mine was a bit of an out-of-season experience, but it was still fun and still a nice place to go. So there you go, Manitoulin Brewing Company, a terrific place to go, Manitoulin Island in Little Current, Ontario. Take care. Bye for now. This is Owen Thornton signing out for his vlog for OntarioCrafts.wordpress.com. Bye for now.